Hey guys, welcome back to Spoon Feeding Profit. I have another video I want to share with you today. I'm getting better with the videos, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll hold on for a minute, see if I get any viewers. If not, I'll just start the video. But yeah, hope you guys, your day has been pretty good, especially on eBay. Hope you've gotten some sales. eBay is interesting. There's one day you can hit, I find, like a home run, not a home run, but you can have so much sales in one day. And then the next day it's like maybe nothing even, or one or two small sales. It's interesting lately, but keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the work, and from experience, you'll get you'll reap the benefits of it eventually. But yeah, so I'm just waiting to see maybe a few more seconds if anybody will join me. Yeah, well, I think I'll probably just go into the video. What I want to share today is, so I'm always researching. I'm always trying to learn new brands for eBay success, right? Because I think you got to keep adding to your knowledge, keep adding to what you know. And because if you just stay there, I think you're only going to have a certain amount of success, right? You're going to limit your success to that point. But if you keep adding, new brands, because that pertains to what we do, adding new brands, whether it's in clothing or electronics or whatever your niche is, it can definitely help, right? It can, something that you were passing up in the past, now you know that it's viable, right? It's viable. So I think adding new brands, just keep adding knowledge. If you really want to grow your business, it's going to be more than just going out and sourcing every day, but it's building that brand knowledge, because you can be going out and source every day and you're finding a few things, but because you know so much now about so many different things, guess what? You're coming home with so much more, right? And some thrift stores, all thrift stores has a ton of clothing, but there's certain areas that I don't go into in thrift stores, and I want to change that. I want to start doing some research in that area to see, so I'm always trying to learn new brands. So anyways, let me share these 5 high-end designer scarves with you that I researched yesterday and today, right? So these are, I'm familiar with some of the brands, but like maybe 1 or 2 of them, but I didn't know they made scarves. I should have known. But the other 3 of them, I don't think I'm familiar with them as far as I remember. I can't really remember coming across them. So let's get into that right now. Okay, so the first brand I want to share with you is an Italian brand known as Emilio Pucci, right? Emilio Pucci. Guys, so this is the sold listings page that I have you on right now. Right. So if you notice, I narrow it down to sold, completed. I narrow it down to used. So these are not even the prices for brand new ones. These are just new, pre-owned. And I did not set a price limit or within a certain price range. So what you're seeing here is literally the most recent sales for this brand in scarves. And it's pretty impressive. Look at this. $39.99. $65 they took a best offer. This one went for $73. It had a few bids on it. 77, I should say, $77.99. Here you have 36, 2 bids. Personally, if I find these brands, I'm not putting it on auction. If I do, I'm starting the auction high. If you've been watching for a while, you know that I'm not a fan of auctions really for certain things. Anyways, $58, $59. So the whole point of this I'm showing you is that this brand is a top dollar brand. Look, the minimum I've seen so far, I think, is this one, which is $30. But here you have a $24.99. But yeah, look, Emilio. So let's see if we put in, let's narrow it down to the highest for used sales. Let's see how much this particular brand can bring in scarves. Look at this one. Okay, this one says new with tag. I don't know why they narrow that down in the pre-owned section, but we're gonna skip that one. But this one is used, $179 one bid, $225. They took a best offer here. Look at the patterns of these though. It's kind of different. So when you see different in a thrift store, I usually run to different. It could be shirt, it could be pants, because that's something I've learned. You know, different sells. So this is an interesting kind of, I don't know what that is, but it says psychedelic type of pattern. But let's see what the brand looks like, right? Emilio Pucci. Pretty basic kind of tag. Emilio Pucci, it says Firenze on the Firenze. It's an Italian brand, like I said, and that's pretty encouraging to me. This is a cotton fabric, and this went for over $200. How much more if you were to find this in like cashmere or something like that, right? So pretty cool. I'm excited. One second, guys. I'm excited to, I think I lost my place. Hold on. Yeah, I'm excited to go sourcing and see these brands, like serious. Because what if you find a cashmere material, right? But look at these. These are $124, $125, and these are scarves. These things are like a few dollars to ship. So I love finding items like that where it's just a few items, just a few dollars just to even ship it out. Anyways, let's move on to number 2. I planned for this video not to be too long. The next brand I found in scarves that I thought was pretty awesome is this Eileen Fisher. Now, like this one, I just narrowed it down to pre-owned. I did not put brand new. So if you find them brand new, automatic. These are sold. These are the most recent sold. Eileen Fisher, $59.95. They took a best offer. What would be good for you too is to click through these, like go to the eBay page, click through them, and kind of see what certain brand, what kind of prints they do, the patterns. I know they do a variety of them, but certain brands, high-end brands, they're known for a particular style. So sometimes you might be in the thrift store and you see that and you just run across the room and you pick that thing up because you know it's Eileen Fisher or whoever, right? But look at these, $36.48 for scarves. And most thrift stores, scarves are like $2. And guys, we're getting into that season, probably already there in some places. So scarves are gonna be selling. So guess what? If you didn't know that scarves sell this well, or you didn't know these brands sell that well, you can be starting right now, but how much more next year, right? When the weather's changing and folks are donating this stuff like crazy, you can buy this stuff for $2 or $1 and you can list them right away, because I'm a firm believer, well, from experience, that even winter stuff sells in the summertime. So yeah, but you could load up on really good scarves. So look at these guys, Eileen Fisher. This one's pretty nice. I like this jump out at me personally. But let's see what $49 Eileen Fisher. It says hibiscus herringbone borders. Pretty nice. Yep. Eileen Fisher, I'm sure you've seen this in the thrift store because I see it all the time. I see like women's two-piece suits. I don't pick this brand up that often. I don't know if I've tried it in the past. Probably not. You know, because if the scarves are going for so much, interesting. But I know certain things sell better than certain things in every brand. I know that. But I know I've passed this brand a million times. Not in scarves, in like women's two-piece suit for some reason, I'm thinking. But let's see. Let's put this at the highest and see what they sold for used. Okay, so this one went for $69 plus shipping, $69. That's amazing for scarves. Like I said, super lightweight, super easy to ship, right? All right, let's move on to the next scarf that we can make a ton of money on. And I say we because we're all learning right now. Like for me, a lot of these, I'm familiar with Eileen Fisher, but I didn't know that they make scarves. So this one here, guys, is a brand by Stella McCartney. She is the daughter of Paul McCartney, the Beatles singer, but she has a very reputable designer company, and all of her stuff. I think she does purses as well, like a really high end. So it's this particular one might not be everywhere. It might not be one of those brands that you see everywhere, but when you do, you'll know that it's worth money. Look at these 2 bids, 90 bucks. 129. They took a best offer. Okay, so there's not a lot on here. If you notice, there's a few more down here. Guys, this is why you don't do bids, okay? This is why you don't do auctions. Look at that, Stella McCartney, and it went for $9.86. Are you kidding me? But yeah, so 118 is more like it. But yeah, so scarves, Stella McCartney. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. There's not a lot to show you with this one, but you see there's purses. Look at the prices for those. Let's see what her brand looks like. Let's see what her tag looks like, or her logo. Let's see what that looks like. What is that? Okay, pretty simple, right? Just the name spelled out. So yeah, just look for that. I'm gonna move on to the next scarf. Now, if you're selling men's clothing, you might be very familiar with this brand, but not just men's. Well, before now, I just knew it associated with men's clothing. Honestly, I did not know this particular brand with women's stuff. All I know about is looking for men's dress shirt with this brand. I think it's Etro. It's an Italian brand. But look at these scarves, guys. Look at these scarves. And again, used. I did not put in any price range. These are the most recent sales for this brand. 179 best offer. Look, see, this is why you don't do auctions. I hate auctions. But anyways, 22.27. You kidding me? Look at that. That thing looks like it has like a paisley type print, maybe. And that kind of stuff sells well. Etro sheer. Who knows? I'm thinking this person probably didn't time their auction well, which plays a huge part in auctions, knowing when to start it and when it's going to finish. So that's the time when people are actually up and they're willing to go on a bidding war. That's how you do auctions. When you do it, you start at a certain time of the day, so that when you estimate when it's finished, it's going to be maybe 7 o'clock in the evening, when people are up and they might be on their computer, they might be on eBay, right? So that might be, anyways, that's just speculation on my part. Here, guys, $45, 127. So definitely pattern matters as well, but you know the brand in itself is amazing. Look at these guys, 49, 158 best offer, 69. And you see how unique they look? So when you see unique in the thrift store, run towards it and check it out. Sometimes it's a bust, but a lot of times it's worth your time, right? So let's check up and see what the tag looks like, for if you're not familiar with Etro or Etro Milano. This one is cashmere. Wow, I'm surprised that sold for 59. Again, they did auction. Do not do auction on these brands, these high-end, well-known brands. Put a price and wait. It's gonna sell. This person could have gotten probably twice as much. This is look at the design. The color is pretty nice, and it's cashmere. Come on, 100% cashmere. Yeah, that's my rant. If you're a brand new seller, certain brands that are high end and it sells pretty well, because you can tell from the sold listings, don't do auctions. If you do auctions, start pretty high. Just put a fixed buy it now price and wait, because a lot of times you're gonna miss out, because maybe you wait for that person that's willing to pay you $100 for this, and maybe they're gonna come along in 2 weeks. Maybe you sold this one, you can sell it in a week, but you get 59. But maybe another week, and that person's coming who really, really likes it, and $100 is a steal still, because it's cashmere. anyways, that's the end of my rant. This is what, yeah, pretty much the brand looks like. This is a little bit different how it's kind of the same thing. Ichiro Milano. I don't know what that thing is. It's like a flying pony, a flying horse. I don't know. But I just look for the Ichiro Milano, or sometimes just Ichiro would be there. Let's see what another tag looks like, because that tag looks a little different. Not different, but I've never seen the pony thing on there. Oh yeah, it's still the same. It's just different colors. All right, so we get the gist of that. So I'm gonna move on to the last brand I want to share with you. This is another Italian brand. This is called Epis, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know. But look at this. Again, Soul's most recent. I did not put it within a price range. $61, 8 bids, 175 best offer, 64 best offer. So, oh my gosh, 37, 3 bids. Like, I've been reselling for almost 5 years now, and I probably can count the time I went to the scarves area. That is done. I'm gonna be living in the scarves area. It's gonna be one of those places that I visit almost every single time I go to the thrift store. So this is 68, 44, 125. Are you kidding me for used scarves? $85. Funny enough, I had a polo shorts on eBay for $29. Really nice color. It had the pony, everything. It was used. And someone offered me like $15. I sent back 25. I countered with 25. He sent back 20. He said, look, this thing is used. Let's close this deal right now. That was so funny, but you know what? It's true. And I said, you know what? You're right. It's used. But in my mind, I was thinking so many things as well. I was thinking the summer is coming to a close. Fine. $20 is fine. I paid like $4 for it. So, but it was funny how he reasoned. And he said, look, this thing's used. But I know that's not for everything. Apparently, not this Epis scarf, because somebody paid $125 for it. But yeah, let's see what this brand looks like. And so we can be a little bit more familiar with it. See if I find a picture of the tag. Okay, so it's Epis, and it has EPIS. There you go. This is what the tag looked like. Okay, let's see one more, make sure the tag looks the same, because I'm learning this brand for the first time. Let's try this one. Yeah, pretty much the same. So it's Epis, I think. But yeah, so guys, that's it. Again, the 5 brands of scarves that can make you decent money, more than decent, is Emilio Pucci, Eileen Fisher, Stella McCartney, Etro Milano, and Epis, which is part of the Anthropologie family. And you know, Anthropologie blouses can go for tons of money. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to share. I did some research on scarves because, you know, it's coming into that season. And I said, wait, what sells now more than ever? And I'm thinking of stuff along that line. And scarves is one of them. So I'm going to be hitting the thrift stores, going to the scarf section, and seeing what I find. So that's it, guys. Thank you for checking out this Spoonfeeding-Profit channel. If you're liking the videos, definitely give a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the bell if you want notifications as soon as I upload a video. And definitely leave a comment if you have any questions, or maybe you found one of these, you're familiar with them. Maybe it made you a ton of money before, one of these scarves. Let me know in the comments, right? And as I always say, guys, be kind when you're out there thrifting, and definitely have fun while doing it. See you soon.